back. So we are currently in a place called Cousane. It's actually a nice service station. I've been in there before. And today what we're going to do is we're going to head towards the Cousane, I think it's pronounced Gap, along the R585. And we're also going to go through my plans for the coming year, so stay tuned. So, as I think I've stated before, I love this section of the country. It has some really nice roads, and even the surface on these ones aren't too bad. Anywho, as I was saying, I'm also going to discuss my plans for this year. Now, I did a video like this last year, and not much of the stuff that I wanted to do actually got done per se, so I'm going to aim as high this year and fail just as hard if it comes to that. I just think that's a better way to be, you know. If you're not aiming high, what's the point? You know, I could easily set a couple of goals for this year that I know I'm going to hit, but I don't know, I don't want to do it that way. If you think I'm silly, there is a comment section there that I think is designed to tell people on YouTube about their silliness, and or just have nice chats. In fairness, I generally have just nice chats in the comments. So anyway, one of the plans is kind of a three-tiered, three-option plan. It's not really decided or defined. It's a nice place to leave loose stones. And that is, I want to add another motorbike to the fleet. Now, I've spoken before about adding another bike to the fleet, and I was kind of between, motorcycle Sabbath, a Benelli, long-term kind of Benelli, cheaper bike review. But there's also the option that I wouldn't mind getting a used FJR 1300 or, you know, something like that, so that I can kind of bring Toaster on trips more often. And I know Webb, and by the way, if you haven't checked out Webb's channel, do. He's a funny man, and he is really good at editing stuff. His videos are a lot more impressive than mine. But anyway, he asked me the question is, why don't I just add a tour pack or whatever to the Magna? That's kind of a two-in-one answer. Part number one, there's shag all available for it, and number two, it's not really what I want to do with that bike. I don't want to make it touring. Yes, I don't want to add a tour stuff to the Magna, because it's just not kind of the direction. Oh, that was nice and slippy. I want to go with that bike. There's also ZZRs. There's the Kawasaki GTR, which I know the GTR is a retirement bike. No offense, Kawasaki. I have no issue with it. I like bikes like that. FGR the same, by the way. The FGR is kind of in the same class as GTR. I realise that it's a more an older person's bike, and those are kind of the two main ones I'd like to look at. Mainly because, you know, they've awesome engines in them, but also I've sat on both of them and they're more comfortable. I have sat on Pan-Europeans as well. They don't fit me quite as well. The whole debate around what a bike is for is, and that's why I'd plan on having three. You know, I'd have my Magna. I'd do that up to be a nice short spins monster, because I still have lots of plans in the Magna, and I haven't forgotten about it. I'm just waiting for parts. This bike I really like where it is at now, to be honest. I like having the top box on it. I like having it. It's pretty much my main filming bike, and the top box makes that a lot easier. And it's kind of just my daily everything bike. The Phaser is a brilliant bike. I can't fault it. So then on the other side of it, on the other side of it, I could go and try get money together for, you know, like an older Harley Road King or something like that. My only issue with that idea of going the older Harley is you'd be going older technology for more money. For instance, right, there's currently a couple of FJRs. I think I saw one GTR for sale, a newer one, and they'd be running me about €7,000, which is by no means cheap, but that's what finance is for. Because I own my two current bikes, so, you know, one on finance is alright. But I think the GTR was about €8,000, and the FJR I was looking at was about €7,000. More than I would like to spend. Obviously I'd love to spend like 3,000 or 4,000, but the issue with Ireland is the used market for kind of doer-upper options, it's not really there. Like, I know when I talk to American friends who watch the channel, they always have lots of bloody brilliant suggestions, but I just can't find any of them. Like, for instance, one subscriber who's a really nice man, he suggested a Suzuki Boulevard C109 RT, the touring option, and it hadn't even crossed my mind because you don't see them around. Bloody brilliant idea, great engine, cool bike, but there are literally none for sale in Ireland, and I didn't even see one for sale in England when I checked. So that rules that out, because I really don't want to go importing something from America and all the hassle that comes with it. This area is so pretty. I love mountains. I don't know could I live somewhere that didn't have mountains, to be honest. I would really like to get an older Harley, mainly because there's just so many customization options for Harley Davidson out there. You know, if I want to find something for, you know, this bike or the Magna, it is exceedingly difficult, mainly because that stuff doesn't seem to exist. This road is awesome. But that's not to say that I wouldn't like to, you know, make my own stuff for bikes anyway. I'd love to get into making my own bits and pieces. That is awesome. I think the Cusan Gap is just up here. So yeah, I would really like feedback for that, you know, even if you know of a dealer in America who wants to start exporting vehicles to Ireland, you know, maybe say to them, I know I'm not a big channel, but you know, I could definitely get the word out there in Ireland. I think this is it. I think this is the Cusan Gap. The ground is moist. Oh, hello, horsies. Horsies! I probably made a lot of people at home get sick when I said the word moist. I would apologise, but I also got sick into my helmet. Hold on. Need to clean the camera to get a screen capture of that. That's really cool. Look at that road up there. Oh, I kind of want to go up there, but I don't know, is it an actual road? Slow bends ahead. What about fast bends? This is it. This is the Cusan Gap. As far as I know, I think I'm right. Goddamn bumpy surface. Ooh. Oh, it's not a good day for this. Oh god. Okay, Cusan Gap. Negative marks for me because the road surface is horrendous. That car is moving. Yeah, that road condition is pretty poor, so maybe I don't recommend the Cusan Gap. That's disappointing. It's cool looking though. It's nice. It's pretty about the weather turning. It was supposed to be clear, but obviously it's not. For me, the whole two-up riding thing, you know, obviously look, the FJR is a fast bike, the GTR is a fast bike, the ZZR is a fast bike, the Pan-European is a fast bike, but when I'd be going somewhere two-up, I'm not going to be pushed with speed, so you know, I'd be quite happy to get something like a Harley, which is not a sporty fast bike. It's just something for cruising and touring, which is kind of what you want from a two-up. But then I don't know what I'd be losing out when I went to Europe. But I'd be losing out on the nice big twisty roads, having that bit of pace through the corners. Because, and I'm not slacking off Harley here in any way, shape or form. I like Harleys. I've said this before. People think I don't, but I do. I like pretty much all bikes. It doesn't have to be a particular brand or type. I like pretty much everything I've ever ridden. So when I say that I don't think Harleys are, you know, sporty or whatever, it's not slagging them off. I'm aware people can go fast on them, but I don't think I could. So yes, anyway, basically I'm open to anything that's a big bike for two-up. And I know, look, I know other people are going to say, but I ride 2 up all the time with my phaser or my smaller bike or whatever, but you forget, or maybe you just don't know, I weigh 2 of your average human pretty much. I'm like 120 kg, or like 265, 70 pounds, 19.9 stone. I'm not 20 stone, I'm 19.9. Yes. That's kind of the reason for wanting to get something bigger that can still have a bit of grunt, but also comfortable for Toaster when she's behind me. I don't want her to be, you know, squashed. Oh look, it's brightening up ahead. Maybe it's good we stuck it out. Sunshine! Hopefully I get this for like at least 300 meters. And I didn't. We'll go to Bantry Bay, sure, will we? And then I meant to say as well, and I know this whole video has just descended into me talking about bikes, but and then there's also the options like the V-SRAM 1000 and stuff, which I was speaking to a fine fellow called Jim at Jimbob on Twitter. The V-SRAM 1000 is a bloody great option, but it means I'd probably have to get rid of the phaser, because the phaser and the V-SRAM 1000 are, in my opinion, they're too similar. I don't want to own 2 bikes of the same class, if that makes sense. After pondering it a while, my personal preference would be I'd have this for, you know, going off myself on fast spins, or even going to Europe with this. I'd be absolutely fine with the lads if I was just me. But if I'm going to Toaster, then I would really like a Harley, because I like Harleys and I think it'd be cool to own one, and it would give me a huge amount of options to customize it. The problem with them is they're just so expensive. I saw a really, now I'm not saying, look, I'm not saying it's not worth the money. That's not what I'm saying, by the way, because in case the guy who owns this bike sees this video, I'm just saying that they're expensive bikes. But there's a really nice Road King for sale in Cork. It's like 1996, hasn't been used much at all, and it's been garaged, so the thing is pristine. But it's €8,000, and my issue with that is the FJR and the GTR, they're newer. I think they have less mileage, and they have way more creature comforts, and they have all the luggage and everything with them as well, and they're cheaper. So it's kind of like, I don't know. My plans basically are, I want to get another bike, one of the 3 types I've discussed. As you can kind of guess, I've put a lot more thought into option 3, which is the big touring-y one, because I don't know how much Toaster wants to learn to ride a bike, and I don't want to force someone to ride a bike. You know, I joke about it, but I'm not going to do that. But I will, you know, happily buy her gear, helmet and all that. And if she wants to just come in the back of the bike, that's fine by me too. As long as we get to go places together, it'll be a bit of crack. Other than that, this year I would like to meet up with, ooh, so pretty, lots of other motovloggers. Like Dad and Mad says he's coming over to Ireland, which would be really cool. It'd be great to meet him. It would also be very cool to get over to Ingerland and meet up with Hippodrones and some of the other people who have been great friends to me online, so I'd like to meet them in the real life. And then I want to go to Scotland with the lads. Why are you going so slow? It's 100. My god. I would like to go to Scotland with the lads as well. And then I really want to go to Europe. So whether I go to Europe, oh class, no sab, nice. Whether I go to Europe with Toaster on a big touring e-bike or with the lads on this bike, again, that doesn't really bother me. I will need to put another new back tyre on this soon though. I eat back tyres very quickly. Not literally, that would probably be poisonous. But so those are my plans basically. I would like to buy another bike, do lots of tour stuff in particularly Scotland, England and Europe, whether that's France, Spain or a combination of both, and possibly Portugal. I would also like to get over to America at some point, maybe later in the year for Flim next time it's on. That would be really cool. But then, you know, the same thing around Flim is that's a one-day event. I'm not going to fly over to America for one day, so I need to see, can I organise activities for the other week if I'm going over my own, or if I'm going over with someone else from here, then, you know, that'd be fine. We could just turn it into a holiday and go tour around the place. For this bike for the next year, I don't know, do I want to change anything else on it. I'm going to change lots of the bolts to gold ones from Pro Bolt because I discovered it. So I'll be putting them on soon. You'll see them. I won't do a video on them or anything, they're just bolts, but you'll see them on the videos. This will be gold and some of the other bolts will be gold. Oh, that's really cool. Bantry House and Garden, that's really cool. Oh, this is Bantry, by the way. Sorry, I'll do a video here at some point as well, maybe. Bantry Harbour and Marina Pier. I would love your feedback, what you think, what bikes you'd like, what tours you'd like to see. You know, leave it down in the comments, let me know. Because I'll definitely... Is that a graveyard? My god, that's a huge graveyard. I will definitely take all advice on board, 100%. Yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed this kind of rambly video that accidentally happened to turn up in Bantry, looking out upon the lovely Bantry Bay. If you've enjoyed the video, please do like and subscribe as always. Until next time, don't forget to go back and check out all of my other videos if you enjoy my kind of road videos. This is one of them, so if you like them, go check out the rest of them. Until next time, adios. To my outro, people, I still had some GoPro battery left, so I said we'd go have a look out here. It's the House of Bantry. It's where everyone in Bantry lives. That's what I've heard. That is a huge graveyard, and it's on a hill. Yeah, there you go. Interesting. Interesting. That's the outro. Outro crew. That's a big graveyard, isn't it? I hope you liked the big graveyard, and it was worth staying the extra minute for. See you next time. Good luck. Links fahren. Links fahren. That's for you, Ben. There should be a sign also, links drive at the bloody speed limit. You're doing 60 and 100 zone. Stop it. Oh, Bantry Business Park, so that's where all of the businesses in Bantry are.